You're listening to the Goalpreneur Podcast with Courtney Spaeth, the go-to place for ambitious and driven female entrepreneurs looking to elevate their business and life. Each episode is packed with actionable insights to help you dream bigger, think bolder, and achieve your next level of success. No playing small here, only strategies and encouragement to help you shine. And now, here's your host, educator, personal development enthusiast, and holistic esthetician, Courtney Spaeth.
Hey there, friends, and welcome back. I'm Courtney Spaeth. Now, today we're diving into a super juicy topic that is going to be, it should be, the backbone of your business. If you don't know what I'm talking about or have no clue, it is your target audience. Now, here's the thing. You can have the best product around, the most polished website, or the prettiest Instagram feed, but seriously, if you don't know who you're talking to, you've heard this little saying probably many times over. You are throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping it sticks. Spoiler alert. Well, my spaghetti never sticks because I think I overcook it or undercook it. I don't remember. But spoiler alert, it will not. So you have to know who you're talking to. So grab a coffee, grab a cocktail, depending on what time of the day it is, get comfortable, and let's talk about three things. We're going to talk about how to find your target audience, how to speak to them in a way that actually connects, and how to turn that connection into sales without feeling like a greasy, grimy, used car salesperson. So Simon Sinek says, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So are you ready to start digging in? Let's do this. Let's start at the very beginning. So who are you actually trying to reach? Now imagine this. You're throwing a party, you've got snacks, drinks, music, everything. Everything is set, but here's the catch. You didn't send out any invites. Would anybody show up? Probably not, unless they're a super close, cool friend that just drops by on a whim. If the other people did happen to show up, they might not even like your playlist or your charcuterie board. Rude, right? Okay, that's exactly what happens when you skip finding your target audience. You're basically throwing a party for the wrong people, or worse, you're not throwing a party for anybody at all. You got everything done. It looks amazing, and nobody shows up. It's crickets. So your target audience is the specific group of people who need what you're offering and are willing to shovel out money for it. They're willing to pay you for it. They're more than happy to give you their money. But it's more than just demographics like age, location, or income. You need to dig a bit deeper into their psychographics and behaviors. So psychographics are values, interests, pain points. Behaviors are buying habits and how they consume information. Did you know that 76% of consumers say they expect companies to understand their needs and expectations? That's from Salesforce from 2021. Let me say that again. 76% of consumers say they expect companies to understand their needs and expectations. Okay, they're expecting companies to be mind readers. We are not mind readers. We do not have that gift. But consumers are saying they expect that from companies to just automatically know what their needs and expectations are. So I want you to create a client persona. Ask yourself a couple questions, and these are super basic. What keeps them up at night? What are their goals? And where are they hanging out online? Are they on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube? What else is out there? X, which used to be Twitter. Where are they hanging out online? And then second, lean on psychology. And this is where we get into the juicy stuff. I don't know if I like that word juicy, but I'm going to go with it anyway. So people make decisions emotionally and justify them logically. So let me repeat that for the people all the way in the back. People make decisions emotionally and they'll justify them logically. So for example, if your audience is a busy mom, her emotional driver might be, I want more time with my kids. So the logical justification is, this planner will help me get organized. Doesn't matter the cost. The planner is going to help her get organized because she wants more time with her kids. Now, if your audience are business owners, entrepreneurs, the emotional driver might be, I want freedom. The logical justification is, this course will help me grow my business and quit my 9-to-5. Again, doesn't matter the cost. There's an emotional driver and there's logical justification. You want freedom. You'll pay the price for the course because it's going to help you grow your business and quit your 9-to-5 job. So focus on the feeling behind the purchase. You're not selling a product. You are selling a solution to your customer's problem. If you're not sure where to start, your audience is going to tell you. You have to listen and you need to know where to look. So check out Facebook groups, Reddit threads, forums where your ideal target, your ideal client hangs out. Amazon reviews for products similar to yours. Look at what they love and what they're complaining about. Trust me, there's probably going to be way more complaints. And that's going to be your light bulb moment because you could have a product and, satisfy all these other complaints. You could make yours 1,000 times better because you know what people are complaining about. Another option is use your own Instagram comments or DMs. You cannot sell to someone you don't understand. Let me say that again because that really hits home. You cannot sell to someone you don't understand. So here's how we're going to speak to our target audience. Okay, you found your people. Now, how do you actually talk to them in a way that makes them feel seen and heard? Here's the thing. Nobody likes being sold to. Everybody loves feeling understood. When you nail your messaging, it stops feeling like a sales pitch and starts feeling more like a conversation. You're going to use your audience's language, and this one is huge. You need to speak to your audience in words that they use, not words that you think they use. So as an example, you might say, this program optimizes productivity. And what they say, I just need help getting my life together. That one sounds like me. I just need help getting my life together. So which one do you think would land better with your audience? You saying, this program, you need to buy this program because it optimizes productivity. Or would your audience be more apt to buying what you're selling because you're giving them the way to help get their life together? So they're saying, I just need help getting my life together. And your product could be a perfect fit for that, but speak your audience's language. The brain naturally pays more attention to things it recognizes. So using your audience's language creates an instant connection. Pull exact phrases from customer reviews, social media comments, even conversations with past clients. Use those phrases in your copy. It's like giving your audience a mirror to see themselves in your brand. So I'm going to pause here for a second. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was about speaking to your audience. And this one really stood out to me because when I send emails or post on social media, or even in my sales copy on my website, I was trying to explain, and even when I had the full service salon and skincare studio back in Wisconsin, I was getting so frustrated because I was speaking in the wrong language to my audience. So I'm going to use the salon as an example. I would attend vendor events, and I actually love doing those. I like meeting new people and talking and getting to know people. But I was hearing my customers or potential customers' pain points, and I'm saying, oh, well, this facial will be really great for you because it's going to do this, and that. And you should buy this package because it's going to do this and this for you. You're going to get this, and it's a better value. Yeah, I did everything wrong. And I got so frustrated because I'm telling my potential people that I'm meeting and talking to, I'm telling them the benefits. I'm not listening to the things that the words that or phrases they're using. I'm using my own. So whatever I said went in one ear and out the other with them. And it wasn't until I shifted in my business, made a pivot, and this was years ago, that things changed for me. So I started using phrases and words that my audience uses. And it's like, holy crap. Okay, this is amazing. Now we're starting to mesh. We have that relationship, that connection. So you want to pull exact phrases from any reviews or social media comments, conversations with past clients. Use those phrases in your copy. And again, it's like giving your audience a mirror to see themselves in your brand. So start speaking their language. And with emails, social media posts, what else is there? Any sales copy, use it from a reader's perspective, from your customer's perspective, not from yours. Okay. Another thing is to focus on benefits and not features. So that's a common mistake. We love to talk about the shiny features of our products or services, but your audience, it doesn't care about the what, they care about the why. That was my biggest problem. So as an example, your feature is this course has 10 modules. Well, that sounds amazing. The benefit is this course will help you confidently launch your business in just 8 weeks. Okay, better. 63% of consumers say they'd buy from brands that show empathy and understanding of their needs. And that's from Forrester 2020. When you focus on the outcome your audience desires, your messaging becomes magnetic. So it's like you're just attracting anybody and everyone, not anybody, because you're attracting your desired audience. So it might feel a little bit more effortless. So when you focus on the outcome your audience desires, your message becomes magnetic. Also, tell stories. Stories are powerful because they tap into emotions and create connections. Share stories of transformation. It can be yours, your clients, or just even hypothetical ones. When I had the full service salon and skincare studio, I loved sharing stories of other clients that I had and their experience. And it would help my new customers learn more about our services and want to try other things, other offerings that we had. So share stories of transformation. It could be your story, your clients. Do get their permission first, especially if you're naming names. It can also be hypothetical ones. Stories activate the brain's sensory cortex, making your message more memorable. So they're going to relate to it a lot more. Use this framework for storytelling. Here's an action tip for you. So there's problem, solution, and transformation. The problem, what challenge was the person facing? Solution, how did your product or service help? And then transformation, what is their life like now? This is amazing stuff. I hope you are writing and taking notes. This will be in the show notes. So you But if you are listening, if you're not driving, if you are listening, I hope some of these valuable nuggets of information are really standing out to you. And I'll also go back and listen to the episode. Sometimes it takes me a couple times of listening to an episode for the information to really soak in. So now we're going to move into how to make sales without feeling salesy. So you found your audience, you've connected with them, and now it's time to sell. Yep, you can do this totally without feeling sleazy or pushy. So there's nothing worse than being that typical salesperson. I don't like sales. I'm totally upfront and honest, transparent with you. I was in sales for a network TV, UPN. It was an affiliate of NBC, and I was doing media sales. I was the worst salesperson ever, because one, I was young. I think I was 21, 22. I had no experience. I was just tossed into this job. There really was no training, and I was not comfortable asserting myself in conference rooms and with bigwig people, at companies. So I honestly it was not my thing. I stayed in that position for a little bit. I did okay, but it just was not me. So I am not salesy. I don't like, sleazy salespeople. I'm just like, nope, I'm good. Leave me alone. So I'm going to teach you how to make sales without feeling salesy. And you don't have to feel gross either when you do it. So when it's done right, sales feels like a very natural next step. You're not forcing anybody to buy. You're inviting them into a solution they already need. So let me say that again. When done right, sales feel like a natural next step. You are not forcing anybody to buy. You're just inviting them into a solution that they already need. So step one, you need to build that trust first. People buy from brands that they trust. Simple as that. 81% of consumers say trust is a deciding factor in their purchase decision. And that's from Edelman 2019. So how do you build trust? You need to show up consistently. Hello, social media. Your emails is another one. Any videos on YouTube, whatever platform that you choose, make sure to show up consistently. Share valuable free content that helps them before they even buy. And be transparent about who you are and what you have to offer. Trust is not built in a day. It's not built in a week. It takes small, consistent actions every single day. So you can use social proof. We're social creatures. When we see others loving a product or a service, we're more likely to want it too. And examples of social proof are client testimonials, screenshots of positive DMs. You can do before and after photos. Going back to the salon, the skincare studio that I had, client testimonials were big, and also before and after photos. I was the queen of before and after photos. And that's really a lot of how I built my business, in word of mouth. But the before and afters, people want to see proof. I want to see proof. If I'm going to buy something, if I'm going to be investing quite a bit of money into something, I want social proof. I want to hear client testimonials. I know results are not going to be the same for everybody, but I want to read client testimonials, and I want to see before and after photos. Super important to me. The concept of herd mentality explains why we follow the crowd. It's a shortcut our brains use to make decisions. So again, we're social creatures. When we see others loving on a product or a service, kind of makes us more likely to want it too. Also, make it easy to buy. Don't make your audience jump through hoops to work with you or buy from you. Clear, simple calls to action, CTAs, are going to be your best friend. So it's like KISS, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Or keep it stupid, simple. Nope, keep it simple, stupid. I had to think about that one for a second. So KISS, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. The other thing is, so call to actions. Click the link in bio to grab your copy now. Now that's real clear. That is very direct. Tells them exactly what to do. DM me the word ready to get started today. Again, super clear. Tells them exactly what to do. Creating a sense of urgency with phrases like, quote unquote, limited spots available, or quote unquote, offer ends Friday. That's creating that sense of urgency, like, ooh, I don't want to, people might have FOMO, fear of missing out. So they don't want to miss out. So limited spots available. People might jump on that one right away because they don't want to miss out on what's going to be taking place. Or offer ends Friday. Okay, I better buy now before, one, they run out, or I forget if I don't do it now and Friday goes by and then I totally miss out. So let's wrap up what we covered today. We covered how to find your target audience, how to speak to them in a way that connects, and how to turn that connection into sales without that icky feeling. So here's your big takeaway. Your audience is out there. They're waiting for you and what you have to offer. They need you. They need your unique voice, your unique perspective, and the solution that only you can offer. So, my friend, if this episode resonated with you, I would absolutely love for you to share it with a friend or on your socials. Tag me on Insta. It's at I am Courtney Spaeth. And you can also find me on Facebook, Courtney Spaeth. And if you're ready to dive deeper, grab my free 3-step guide to defining your niche. And I'm going to have that linked in the show notes. But I really want to thank you for hanging out with me, listening to my little rants during this podcast. I want you to know that you have got this, and I am cheering you on every step of the way. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing evening, whenever you're listening to this episode, and we will talk again soon. Bye for now.